you.
Hi,
Nice to meet you, Lisa.
what's going on in your part of the world? Where are you from?
I am now in Japan, and I'm originally from the Philippines, but
Oh,
I'm living here in Japan. Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yes. And what about you? Where are you originally from?
I'm in the northeastern part of the United States, and I live in a small state named Connecticut.
Mm-mm.
So it's on the northeastern like shoreline, like further up by like New York and Massachusetts. So I'm right in between New York City and Boston. I'm like right in between in a little small state.
That's a nice place. You're in the middle of big cities, New York, and you're right.
Yeah, and there's ocean right like
Oh, wow, nice.
like
Nice.
10 minutes away from me, and I love, love, love the ocean. So
Nice. Thank you so much for giving me your time for this interview.
absolutely. Thank you for coming up with the idea. I appreciate you giving me the time to be here too. It's funny, like it's a Saturday night here and it's 10:02 p.m. But as an entrepreneur and as someone who just really loves what I do, and I know you can relate to that, like it doesn't matter. Like I would rather be doing this right now than I don't know, watching TV or something, right?
Yes, very, very true. Exactly. And me too. Same as your idea that what we can do for now, why not doing now instead of, you can tell that, oh, I can do it another day or I can do it some other time. But sometimes that time that doesn't come anyway. So, yeah, what we can do for now, why not, right? It's just
Exactly, exactly. And I feel like sometimes, I'm afraid I work too much, but then when I think about it, I'm like, I don't really because I love what I do. I don't feel like I'm working. I feel like I'm having fun. I feel like I'm just, I don't know, like this is not work for me. Turning on a video camera and talking about things that I'm passionate about is not work.
yes, that's true.
I
So,
mean,
yes. I love what I'm doing. It doesn't matter where we are part of the other world or other side of the world, we can always make time.
yeah, and entrepreneurs have like a special bond, I feel like, because we just understand each other. And we can speak different languages, we can look different, we can, I don't know, praise a different God, we can, love different people, but entrepreneurs are they're bonded just by the very fact that they are risk takers and they're people who are on their own mission to fulfill something greater than themselves.
Mm.
And that's what I've always said. And that's why I truly love this entire community. I really, really do. And when I met the KBB community, I feel like, oh my God, here are my people. Like these are my people. And I love it. I
Yes.
absolutely.
It's hard to find people where you really wanted to hang out. You hang out, right? But yeah, me too. On the KBB, I feel like we are all same heart, and we
Yeah.
are all like supporting each other. That's why I start this my YouTube channel and my this one for collaborating with other entrepreneurs, because I know some of them needs our help, like I saw the challenge that you are, offering for many people that really needs help. So that's why I think about interviewing you so we can
Yeah.
spread the message, even though for my small channel people who are watching and viewing this, if they really need help from us, so we can always offer them something if they really need.
Absolutely. Any valuable piece of content. I like to create a lot as well. So I'll create visual images. I don't have a background in graphic design, but I am very creative. And so I'll play with, and so I've done all my own branding and I've done all my own, you know, uh, you know, copy and things like that because I love that. And so the images that people see on Instagram and things like that, I've created those because that for me fuels my soul of the creative process of being an entrepreneur. And then, during the other times when, I'm working with clients, I'll be able to do a little bit of that creativity stuff, but it's mostly really guiding them and helping them overcome whatever is that's in the way. And most often it's themselves, right? And that's true for all of us.
Yes.
It's
Mm.
it's fear. It's fear of not being good enough. It's fear of failing. It's fear of succeeding. Even my own business has started to really like elevate now. And it's like, whoa, like, okay, hold on tight for, this is happening. And I want nothing more than for people who feel like they don't have a place in the world. I want them to feel like they can always find that in working with me and speaking with me and talking with me. I want to just provide like a safe haven for people, and that's what I'm truly passionate about.
Yes, I love it. I love it. I can see on your face, on the way you talk, and really coming from your heart. And yeah, that's why I really, really wanted to collaborate with people like you, because I really feel you. You know, some people they're just talking, but it's out of their mind, it's out of their heart, and you can feel it, you can see it. So I'm so excited about your upcoming challenge. So can you tell us more about it?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for asking. So, starting this coming Monday, August 26th, 2019, I'm going to be co hosting a free online event, which is a 5-day visibility challenge.
Mhm.
And, I've put that link out there, and folks who are, you know, just beginning, who are really scared and don't know how to really project themselves out there, what I plan to do during this challenge, along with one of my business besties, Anna Langa, who is a um, funnel and digital course strategist. She's an amazing person. She's actually from Poland, and we met online. And so we've been doing things together for a while. And we decided it was time. We saw the need, and we saw that there was definitely, interest. So that'll begin on Monday, August 26th, and it'll run straight through that entire week through August 30th. And then every day of the week, people who have signed up will be receiving an email, which will have the prompt inside, giving you instruction and encouragement, and then details about what to post and what to do, and then how to post it in the group. Because, of course, we want people to come out of their shell, and we want people to feel safe. So all this is being done inside my own private group. So when people join the challenge, they automatically get directed to the private Facebook group. And then once they're there, that's also where they can find the daily prompts as well. So my VA will be uploading, I think she already did upload all of the various prompts for day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. And then we're going to have a little gathering on Friday at 2 p.m. EST, that's Eastern Standard Time, be 2 p.m. in the afternoon here. And we're just going to love and support and push everyone to just go a little bit further out of their comfort zone, to feel safer, to feel more empowered, to feel more encouraged, and to feel like they can do this. They
Mm.
can do this, even though they may be terrified. It's the same reason why I host the live practice calls for KBB. No one told me to do that. No one asked me to do that. I asked if there was a need. There was. That's why I do those calls.
Mm.
Like, they're not, I don't sell on those calls. They're strictly value based. They're strictly for people to come on to, and join us. But again, if you're not in KBB and you have no idea what that is, like, it's totally fine. You don't have to be in KBB to join the visibility challenge.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, because,
And we're talking about KBB. It's a program that Maria and I met in. It's called the Knowledge
business
Business Blueprint,
blueprint.
right? By Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi, Russell Brunson, and a couple of other people I think that are in there. And that's how we met. And that's how I've met so many incredible entrepreneurs in the past, I don't know, couple of months since I've been in there. Just hundreds and thousands of people,
Thousands. Yes.
amazing people. And so I, of course, am offering it to those people because they're my peers as well. But this challenge is open to anyone who is looking to feel more confident and to feel more empowered and to get their voice out there, to spread their message out there, whatever it is. So whatever the niche is, we're talking about entrepreneurs, authors, writers, creatives, artists, everything and anything in between. It's we want people who are ready to just go to the next level and know they need a little support, and that's what they'll get when we come on.
Yes, and it's fun working with other people even though you don't know them, right? So that's why I'm starting this collaboration. You know, when you collaborate with someone, you will
Yeah,
learn
it's
something,
awesome.
you will meet new people, and it gives you more motivation and encouragement. Oh, now I'm not alone. You think like some people thinking about, oh, I can't do this because I'm alone. I don't know anything. I'm not good enough. I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to, there are a lot of, negative thoughts that going around
I
our minds. Yeah.
I know the technology terrifies a lot of people, and that's why like we're making it really easy in the sense that you can pre-record a video. I'm giving away some of the content here,
Yeah.
but it's a sneak preview. We are going to ask you to make a video, and you can choose to do that as a private video.
Mhm.
You can and then upload it, or you can go live in the group, which we're really hoping some people do. And I know how scary of a step that is. And this is the one thing, too, I want people to realize. You know, the person I am today is not the woman I was in my 20s and early 30s. And that that girl, that girl was very insecure and very, very much afraid of failing and afraid of letting people down, most of all herself. And I've worked very, very hard to overcome depression and anxiety and debilitating thoughts of worthlessness and not really caring about whether I lived or died. And that's the truth. I went through a lot in my 20s and my very early 30s. And I just, I feel so blessed. I feel so honored. And I feel like now I have a mission, I have a purpose, and I've finally figured that out. And it feels amazing. So anytime I get to connect with people, even like yourself, like anybody, like just another human being who shares that same passion and that same drive to just be the best person they can be, those are the people that I gravitate towards.
Yes, yes, thank you, thank you. So that's amazing. That's why the first time I connect with you, I'm thinking about. I saw your posts, I see your blogs, I see everything. So I'm thinking about, oh, I don't think she can collaborate with me. I don't think she will accept my invitation. But that doesn't stop me connecting with you because so I send you a message, I send you a request. Can we collaborate and spread our message to the people? And I'm so thankful that you really accept my invitations. Yes, so yes.
Absolutely. Thank you for being brave enough to ask, because you know what? I ask too. So the people that I admire and the people that are my mentors, the people that have trained me, like I ask them too. And my theory is if they say no, I still haven't lost anything.
Yes.
Yes. So why not try? Why not say, hey, listen, I'm just wondering, would you be willing to do this with me? If they don't answer or they say no, it's okay.
Yes.
Yeah. It's nothing personal. People are very busy. I personally like I love people. I really do. And I know that's crazy because the world is a bit crazy, but I still believe in like the goodness of humanity. And that may sound naive, but I want to live in that world. I don't want to live in a world where people are terrified and angry and hurting. And I don't want to live in that world.
Mhm.
So for me, like I was honored that you asked. I'm like, sure, why not? This is amazing.
Mhm. Yes, and hope if some people watch this video between me and you, hope they get value with this because don't afraid to ask. if you want something, don't judge the person that you only see their post, they only see their face, or they only see their content, what they post. That's why I make a video, because it's more, for me, it's more powerful tool when people see you and hear you and talking, and that those things that you posted on your timeline or on your website, those words are, coming from you, coming from your heart. It's more trusted, it's more believable, because it's all coming from you. Because some people are, they just copy and paste, and we don't even know who says that, or things like that. So once we do something like, if I post this one and they see our video, they see we're the one talking about this topic, so people
Yeah,
will really,
that's a
oh,
really
yes,
that's a really good point. That's a really good point because in the world we live in, the online world of entrepreneurship, um, yeah, that you do run a risk every time you put out an email or you put out copy and or you create a program. I mean, people are people, I guess, and there are some that will be dishonest and steal and and to try to take an idea and pretend it was theirs. And but once you, like you said, once you're on video talking about it and you're like, no, no, I'm the one who initiated this, I'm the one who created this, it does bring more credibility, I think. So
yes, yes, exactly. Because right now all people are doing videos, so why not, doing letters or emails or posting content. Yeah, that's also, it also help
of
us to
course,
grow our business.
of course it
But
does.
yes, but if you put more on yourself in front of the camera and talking to your audience, to your viewers, it's more, I don't know, I can tell the how can I explain the feeling that, oh, that thing is coming from you, from me, from them, things like that. So people more likely to come to you and connect with you because of your message to them. So don't
Yeah,
be afraid, yeah, to ask, or
exactly. Don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. People don't want perfection. And that's something I had to learn. Like I was saying to you, it's late where I am, I'm going to be getting ready to go to sleep soon. So I'm not all like frilled up and dolled up, and that's okay because I want people to know, like, I don't always wear makeup. Like, it's okay. I'm a human being, I'm like everybody else, but I don't ever want to just pretend like it's always glitz and glamour and I'm always, all done up. No, it's 10:20 p.m. here and I'm like getting ready to go to sleep. So here you go. Here I am, right? And I think that's what people want to hear. They don't want to see perfection and hear perfection because they feel like they can't relate. And I've always said that no matter how successful somebody becomes, no matter how much money they make, we're all still human beings. And to me, the value of a human being's life is priceless. And I truly do mean that. People will say, charge what you're worth. And I really, really hate that. I really despise that statement, charge what you're worth, because it makes it sound like a individual, like a human being is worth more than another human being. And that really bothers me. And so what I will say is charge what the value of your services are worth. That is
exactly.
something completely different than your self-worth. Because, and this is another message, if you are constantly judging yourself and comparing yourself to numbers that will always be fleeting, and women do this all the time, especially like with weight and size, and I mean they do it with age, and men, I mean everybody does it, but women in particular are very hard on themselves about their bodies and everything. And having gone through that myself when I was a little bit younger, it's like, I don't want to be judged on numbers that can go up and down. If you have a great month as an entrepreneur, you may have a lot of money in your bank. And then maybe one month you don't do so great. And then your money, level dips down a little bit. And then if you attach that to your self worth, you are, you're not gonna feel good about yourself. It's going to be a high low kind of thing. So for me, I know my self-worth has nothing to do with how much money I make. It has nothing to do with how, what size clothes I wear, how much I weigh, how old I am. Those things are just fleeting numbers, and they're going to change. But my soul and my nature of who I am as a human being does not.
So yes.
If anyone's watching this or catching this and you're like, oh my goodness, I don't know if I can do it and I'm going to be busy, and sign up anyway, because the prompts themselves are going to get you to think. And that is the first step in doing anything and succeeding in anything, is to plant the seed, plant the idea, and know that you can, you will, well, I should say you're more likely to do those things that you first put into your thought process. So if you can't finish all 5-day prompts in 5 days, that's okay. Do your best. Okay. You're not running a race. It's your marathon. It's not anybody else's. So sign up. It doesn't matter. Like I said, I know people are working. I know they're parents. I know they're taking care of their elderly parents. It's like everything in between, but you have to take some time for yourself too.
All right, thank you so much. And I have questions. I think some people are gonna ask the same questions. That what if they're on a different time zone, and like you said, it's gonna start on your time on yeah, like this time. So how can
So yeah, so here's what's going to happen. At 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I believe that's 10 p.m. for you, because we are 13 hours apart. So you'll get the very first prompt at 10 p.m. on day one. Do not get upset. Don't be afraid. Like, it's okay. You will have the full week to complete all of the prompts. We want to encourage people to do them, but we also are very aware that there's people from all over the world doing this. And so the only thing we're going to ask you to do is use the hashtag for each day that you're posting for. So even if it's, day 2 of the challenge, but you're just doing day 1, you're going to put the hashtag day 1, right? Because that's how we're going to keep track of who's really completing everything. And there'll be a prize at the end of the week.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So then one more question is, what if somebody see this video and then this challenge is already finished, right? And then they wanna join, but it's already finished for 5 days. So are they have a chance also to start again? Because
Yeah, that's a good question. We didn't think about that, but I guess
yeah,
what I would do and I plan to do is put it on Evergreen so people can do it at any time, because I think it's a good challenge. I've run this before. It's been 3 years since I've done it. So I'm really excited to see what's going to come up and come out this time around. And there's more people this time. And so it's going to be really exciting. But yeah, I think we should turn it into an evergreen. Why not? Why not give people that opportunity?
yes, thank you so much. So I know they're gonna ask those questions also. That because this is my question. What if I just saw this video? Oh, I'm late. I just they're already done for 5 days. So can I start again? Maybe they're gonna think, oh, I'm not gonna. It's already done. So we just want to let you know, guys, that even though the 5 days challenge is already finished, you can start for another five days again. So it's not really closed for just 5 days. So we're gonna keep going on. Lisa's gonna keep going this.
Yeah, and that's something we'll have to put together. That part of it's not done yet because we didn't even talk about it. But hey, I'm going to make the decision now. I I think it'll be beneficial for people. I think we should put it on Evergreen afterward.
Thank you so much. All right.